I will not go quietly and I will not go alone.
I will not go quietly and I will not go alone. Oh, dyan pa lang mga kababayan, mukhang mayroon ng pinaparating si Tambaluslos. Mukhang tatablahin na nga mga kababayan itong grupo ni Nangagba. Dahil nagalit kasi mga kababayan dahil mukhang tatakas siya papuntang Singapore. Sakit-sakitan, magpa-check up daw siya sa kanyang, ano sabi ni Boying Rimulya? Blood sugar daw mga kababayan sa Singapore. Hinarang ni Boying, hinarang. Ayun, nagalit mga kababayan, nagalit. Pagkatapos magpa-presko ni Boying, sumagot itong si Tambaluslos. I will not go quietly and I will not go alone. Mukhang mandadamay siya mga kababayan. Oh, bakit? You will not go alone in jail? Oh, mukhang ganyan ba? Tamba? At naghugas kamay talaga siya mga kababayan. Parang pinapalabas na maputi pa siya sa alkitran. Oh, sa uwak mga kababayan. Walang bahid ng kasalanan. Lahat na pinagtuturo mga kababayan itong si Tambaluslos except sa kanyang sarili. Siya na ang pinakamalinis mga kababayan. Panoorin niyo po ha.
I will not go quietly and I will not go alone.
In jail?
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat.
Magandang araw talaga dahil maganda ang araw namin sa pag-aaway ninyo. Ay nako, popcorn na lang kulang natin dito mga kababayan.
For a long time, I chose to remain silent.
Wow!
I did so out of respect for the legal process.
Wow!
I did so because I did not want to add more noise to an already divisive issue.
Ang sabihin mo, nag-iisip pa kayo ng sasabihin, mga palusot.
I did so because I believed that if I cooperated fully, submitted myself to the proper authorities, and answered every question asked of me, the truth would eventually speak for itself.
Diyos ko, Lord. Anong tinutukoy mo ang ICI? Sinong naniniwala sa ICI?
But there comes a point when silence is no longer prudence. My silence has been abused and weaponized to build a narrative that is false, twisted, and unfair.
Ang pananahimik daw niya, mga kababayan, ginawa daw bala laban sa kanya. Para i-twist daw ang storya. Diyos ko, Lord, ano pang dapat i-twist doon na ikaw naman talaga ang klarong-klaro na.
So let me be clear. I will not keep quiet anymore.
Sige,
I will face
magdadakdak
this
ka.
head on and I will speak with facts because the truth
Kumanta ka.
deserves to be heard. Today, I'm taking this opportunity to speak directly to the Filipino people.
Wow! Ala? Para ng mga kababayan, no? I-imagine siguro siya, no? Nagsusona siya, no? Ambisyon niya yan, 1% nga lang ang kanyang rating.
From the start of this controversy, I have been cooperative. I personally appeared before the proper authorities.
Proper authority. Dapat sana doon ka kay Marcoleta nag-appear para malitson ka doon.
I voluntarily submitted my affidavit to the ICI.
Diyos ko, Lord,
I provided the
ICI.
information and documents asked of me. I did not hide. I did not run. I did not...
But you tried to run dahil pupunta ka doon sa Di ba? Gusto niyang pumunta sa Singapore?
evade scrutiny. I faced it head on within the proper channel because I know there is no evidence that proves I committed plunder, conspiracy to commit plunder, or any similar offense.
Paano
that
yung
the
maleta?
ombudsman
Paano yung maleta?
may be contemplating against me. And because I have nothing to hide, I am today authorizing the immediate public release of the affidavit I submitted,
Affidavit doon niya.
together with all supporting information,
Baka kagaya din niya na affidavit ni Madriaga.
so that the Filipino people can judge for themselves who has been transparent and who is simply being politically targeted.
Oh! Siya pa ngayon ang natatarget mga kababayan ng politika. Ay, Diyos ko. Ay, kaya Romualdez, no? Kaya hindi kami naniniwala sa iyo dyan sa pag parang biktima na siya mga kababayan. Alam mo kung bakit? Tingnan nyo mga ugali ng mga tao mo dyan sa Congress. Dyan pa lang mga kababayan, makikita nyo na ang totoong ugali nito mga kababayan. Nagdrama naman yan. Nagdrama lang yan mga kababayan dyan.
Now let us address the most absurd accusation of all.
Absurd!
I am
Absurd!
the mastermind of this corruption scheme.
Hindi talaga ikaw ang mastermind na mag-isa dahil marami kayo. Dalawa kayo ni Bangag. Isali na rin natin si Palaka. Tatlo. Tatlo kayo ni Palaka.
How can I be the mastermind?
How? Diyos ko, Lord. Ikaw na nga ang tinuturo lagi
I was the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, but
Hawak nyo ang
the
budget.
House of Representatives
Hawak nyo ang
is
beat.
only one part of the branch of government. the legislature.
Kaya nga na power of the purse kayo, di ba? Nagkalaglagan ang nangyari nito mga kababayan. Sa umpisa nung nakawan sila, happy-happy pa. Yeah! Oh, sama-sama tayong babangag muli. Ngayong nagkabistuhan na. Ang nangyayaring ito, laglagan na to mga kababayan, nagtuturuan na.
The national budget is not conceived, executed, implemented, bidded out, supervised, and completed by one congressman or even by Congress alone.
Oh, hindi lang daw kongreso mga kababayan. So, anong ini-imply mo dyan? Nakasama din si Bangag?
And certainly not by the Speaker of the House. I want to make this simple and clear. The national budget does not depend on just one person.
Pero not this time. This time, mukhang 3 person lang daw mga kababayan eh. Tumbalos-los, Marcos, at ayong palaka. Yung sinasaldi ko, tool lang yun mga kababayan. Yung sila Chis Escudero. Kasangkapan, pero nabusog din yun sila. Pero ang mga mastermind dito mga kababayan, ito talagang 3.
The budget does not begin in the House. It begins in the executive.
Oh, nanggaling daw kay Marcos. Executive si Marcos eh.
The agencies and departments prepare their proposals.
Oh.
The executive consolidates them into the National Expenditure Program. And that
Tapos,
program is then submitted to Congress.
oh, dyan yung daw, si Narzuela, di ba? Nag-insert kayo na nag-insert. Tapos yung syunga mo rin na pinsan, pinirmahan din. Oh. So lahat kayo.
From there, the House deliberates, but the House is not one person, and it is certainly not the Speaker alone.
Not one person, but controlled by one person. You.
It is a collegial body made up of hundreds of members, multiple committees, vice chairs,
Lahat buhod sa'yo. Excuse me, Tamba. Para kang tyrant dyan.
and institutional processes. In fact, there are around 85 committees, each with its own jurisdiction, leadership, and members. No speaker can personally control every committee.
Ulol! Lukuhin mong ungas mo, tambalos-los. Yan ang ginagawa mo control. Ano nga bang sinabi ni Luis to? Walang taex, walang maex kung walang speaker. Umulan, bumagyo ng biyaya dahil sa speaker.
Much less direct the
Putragis.
actions of other branches or government agencies.
Ang sabi ni Tatay Digong mga kababayan pala ha, binusog ng binusog ang mga kongresista. Ni Tambalos-los ang nagbusog mga kababayan.
And in the Appropriations Committee itself, there are already more than 100 members, with many vice chairs and Representative Toby Tiangco, who has been very vocal and upfront on this issue over the past months,
Ikaw ang tinuturo
was himself a vice chair of the Appropriations Committee in the previous Congress. So I have to ask, if there were real concerns about irregularities in the budget process, why were these not formally raised during the deliberations
Bumangag kayo lahat.
or even during the plenary? The budget deliberation does not stop in the House. The Senate also conducts its own deliberations, reviews its own version, and plays its own role.
Kasama din yung mga pumirma doon. Mabuti na lang mga kababayan, yung mga kakampi ng Tatay Digong, hindi talaga pumirma doon sa budget dahil grabe grabing pambababoy.
Shaping the final budget, and it is not a bystander. It is an active constitutional participant in this process. After that, the House and the Senate reconcile their versions in the bicameral conference committee. Only then
Yung mga tuta mo din.
is the final bill transmitted to the President for approval or veto. So let us be honest about what becomes law. The national budget is not the act of one person or one chamber. It is a product of a constitutional chain involving the executive, the House, and the Senate.
Kaya nga, ang sabi ni Mike Defensor mga kababayan, ngayon lang siya nakakita ng ganitong kurakutan. Organisado. Organized mga kababayan, itong kurakutan na ito.
This is something I
Lahat
want the
kayo.
public to understand. The budget process
Understand, matagal na namin nakikita yan, understand. Huwag mo kaming lokohin.
is collective, multi-layered, and shared.
Organized crime.
Accountability must apply to everyone involved, not selectively
Hindi
assigned
lang.
after the fact.
Hindi lang ikaw. So, parang inamin mo rin na ikaw, nangurakot ka rin.
And certainly not when it becomes politically useful. If
Wow!
corruption were to occur in a magnitude may known to us,
Itong mga kurakot mga kababayan, kung na sila, kung sila na ang ituturo, i-call out, sasabihin nila, huwag kayong mamulitika. Tapos kung sila ang mag-invento ng mga mga kababayan, kung ano-ano para ma-divert ang usapan, hindi yun pamumulitika. Kagaya nung Sara ngayon, hindi daw pamumulitika.
over the past months, then it's clear that the real corruption does not happen at the level of the general legislative approval alone. It happens at the level of execution of the General Appropriations Act. It happens when projects are implemented. It happens where projects are actually implemented, where procurement is undertaken, where monetary disbursements are actually made.
So, anong ini-imply mo dyan? Ang corruption nangyayari doon sa ano? Doon na sa implementasyon, which is ang nagpapa-implement is si Marcos? Kaso nga lang binibigyan ng SOP yung mga proponent na mga buaya. O kasali din. Good Lord.
And it happens when substandard projects are passed off as legitimate or when ghost projects are made to appear real. That is why command responsibility is far
Kahit hindi ghost project, mga kababayan, mayroong corruption. Kahit hindi substandard, overpriced. Tapos, yung barely minimum, mga kababayan, na proyekto, napapasa. Tapos, ang presyo, mahal. Yan, corruption pa rin yan. Kahit wala kang ghost project talaga.
more logically relevant in the executive branch where there is actually supervision, operational control, and implementation
Mas significant daw ang corruption sa executive, mga kababayan. So, saan yung kanyang pinsan?
on the ground than in the collegial legislative body where constitutional
Pangalanan mo!
control is deliberation and appropriation. Congress does not build flood control projects. Congress does not conduct procurement.
Pero kayong lahat, mayroong proponent kayo sa mga flood control. Ang inyong mga pet project, flood control. Hindi nga kayo ang nagbibuild, pero dumadaan sa inyo ang proyekto sa pamamagitan ng inyong pag-legislate dyan.
Congress does not inspect whether a project was actually completed.
Walang pake. Ang importante lang, mga kababayan, is mayroong SOP.
Congress does not certify whether the work done was substandard or not. So if the allegation is that there was a systemic corruption,
Bakit? Wala ba? Hindi na yan allegation, kundi katotohanan na yan na talagang systemic na ang corruption ito.
in flood control implementation, then the public should ask the obvious question. Where does implementation actually happen?
So kay BBM na lahat. Ay nako. Uy, magkaroon ka nga. Sana matubuan ka ng bayag, Romualdez. Puro kapasaring. Magpangalan ka. Sino ang tinutukoy mong nangurakot ba? Pangalanan mo. Yung pinsan mo.
Definitely not in the session hall of the House of Representatives. Here's the simplest way to test that theory that I am the mastermind of this scheme.
Hindi ka lang isang mastermind. Marami kayo.
If I were truly involved in a fraudulent scheme of this nature, then the first place one would expect to see that pattern would be in my own district.
Wow!
The projects most easily associated with me. You would have seen it in Tacloban.
Oh, Tacloban daw. Ang problema hindi ganyan ang nangyayari daw. Lahat ng proyekto sa buong bansa, kumukuha kayo ng tong SOP para mabigyan sila ng yung mga congressman, hihingi ng project, mga kababayan, mayroon silang SOP. Lahat sila kaya nga nagdadala ng maleta sa iyo. Hindi naman sinasabing nangurakot ka sa Tacloban lang. Kinurakot mo daw ang buong Pilipinas.
But I say this with absolute certainty. You won't see it in my district. My district has zero ghost and zero substandard flood control projects.
Hindi ibig sabihin wala kang ghost project at walang substandard. Dahil hindi nga necessary substandard, mga kababayan. Kaya pwede ka murakot. Pwede rin standard talaga na project, mga kababayan. Okay ang project, pero overpriced. Pero hindi naman yan ang issue sa'yo Hindi naman ghost project ang balos-los. Kundi yung kotong ninyo sa bawat proyektong dadaan sa mga kongresista.
Zero.
Zero.
That is verifiable. To prove this point, I'm authorizing
Ang verifiable yung yung dinalhan ka ng maleta. Yan ang verifiable.
my staff to share and release to the public the list of all the projects in my district that the authorities may deem attributable to me. Let the public scrutinize and verify for themselves.
Wow! No need to verify. Huwag mo kaming lokohin,
As I
tabalas-los.
already mentioned, corruption of this scale is not a one-man operation.
Hindi talaga one man dahil organisado nga. Kayong lahat.
It requires
Bumangag.
two things: budget decisions and implementation on the ground. With respect to how the budget was deliberated in
Buskurap
Congress,
nga.
let me say this categorically. I was not a part of the BICAM and the
Wow! Hindi na siya party sa BICAM, mga kababayan. Pero yung naka-attend sa BICAM, mga tuta niya.
small committee budget deliberations.
Lahat yan, galamay mo, Romualdez. Hindi mo man aminin. Natural, mga kababayan, yan ang sasabihin niya. Alam na niya yan na magtabakuhan. Hindi ako kasali sa BICAM. Pero, under his command yung mag-attend sa BICAM, mga kababayan.
Yes, I was updated on the general outcomes of the deliberations, but I had no visibility with regard to the specific details of the discussions, including particular amendments or insertions approved during these closed-door deliberations. Records would show that I did not participate in those meetings and I was not privy to what exactly transpired during the deliberations.
Hindi daw siya, mga kababayan, privy. Pero lahat, mga tauhan niya nandun.
However, two people were instrumental in making those budget decisions. Chis Escudero and Zaldico.
Ayan. Yun na ang kanilang bibitayin, mga kababayan. Cheese! Magsalita ka na, Cheese! Oh, ikaw na ang dinidiin. Paniniwala kayo, mga kababayan, na si Cheese at Zaldico lang ang kukumpas? Ano sila? At kahit pa, mga kababayan, nagkumpas sila sa Bicam. Bakit pipirmahan ni Bangag? Naglaglaga na sila ngayon, mga kababayan. Dati, talagang nag-uusap-usap yan sila. Meron silang usapan, mga kababayan, eto na gagawin natin. Agree na yun sila lahat. Nung una, nung ginawa nilang pangungurakot, mga kababayan, at plano sa korupsyon. Pero ngayon, siya lang ang nandyan.
And once the budget becomes law, the work of implementing flood control projects, or any project for that matter, is solely within the purview of the executive.
Ando na daw kay Bangag, mga kababayan, kapag na-approve na. Tapos, tambalos-dos. Anong nangyari niyan? Doon na, sa kubrahan na ng pera, nakaganon na mga kongresista. Where is my, SOP? Nasaan ang tong? Ganyan.
Including
Pasalamat kayo dahil sa akin. Nagkaroon ng project. Huwag mo na kayong lukuhin, Maldas.
the DPWH, certainly not by legislators. I understand the anger of the public.
Wow! Naiintindihan doon niya ang galit ng publiko, mga kababayan. Talaga! Punyeta ka!
The Filipino people have every right to be angry because stolen public funds are
Dahil ninakaw daw inyong pera. Naiintindihan daw niya, mga kababayan, ang galit ninyo dahil alam niyang ninakaw ang pera. Ikaw nga nagdakaw, punta! Ay, nakong, Diyos ko Lord, nakakakilabot makinig sa ganitong yung mga kawatan, mga kababayan, na parang kinonvince nila ang kanilang sarili na talagang sila, inosente. Parang meron silang mga ibang persona, mga kababayan, na nagdakaw iba, tapos another persona ako, na biktima ako, wala kong alam dyan.
taxes derived from hard-earned money.
Hard-earned money, ninakaw ninyong putagis kayo.
I'm not asking the public to look away.
Oh,
I'm asking everyone
we are looking at
to
you.
look where the evidence points, not where
Tingnan daw ang ebidensya. Ikaw na nga ang tinuro ng ebidensya, pinagdalhan ng mga maleta.
it is politically
Kayo ni Marcos.
convenient or politically motivated. So I asked the
Politically motivated na, mga kababayan, kapag sila na ang natuturo.
Ombudsman and the public these questions. Who
Bakit kami ask mo?
has been named in sworn testimonies and
Ikaw,
affidavits?
ikaw si Marcos, si Sandro Marcos. Kayo.
Whose name actually appear in credible accounts made under oath. If there are sworn accounts pointing to other personalities across the chain,
Wag mo kaming ululing dyan sa mo. Doon sa ICI naman, mga kababayan, ang kanyang pinanghahawakan ngayon. Diyos ko,
whether
Lord.
in budget deliberations or in implementation, then those leads must be pursued with the same seriousness and the same urgency. Accountability cannot be selective.
Selective. Bakit? Feeling mo sinisingle out ka? I-mention mo na si Bangag. Yan ang inaantay natin, mga kababayan. Mag-away na sila ng Ngagba.
Months I chose silence because I believe in our legal system and in the rule of law.
Rule of law pa.
But my silence is now being exploited with politically engineered and fabricated narratives.
Fabricate.
What's even more disturbing, and this is something that cannot be ignored, is that there are emerging indications that certain sectors are attempting to weaponize individuals, including Zaldico,
Yun mo, punay sa saldi ko, mga kababayan. Si Bangag na ang pinapatamaan yan, mga kababayan, dahil, di ba, gustong ipauwi ni Bangag. Bring him home, si Zaldi ko daw, mga kababayan. Mukhang natiktikan ni Romualdez na kakausapin ni Bangag si Zaldi ko, si Romualdez, ang ituro mo, ha? Bigyan kita ng immunity. Pumiyak! Nag-squill, mga kababayan, ang biik.
to construct a narrative that serves their own interests. So when the legal processes is
Si Marcos. Saving the ass na si Marcos. Yan, nag-aaway na ang magpinsan.
being used against me as a political demolition job, then I will have no choice but to defend myself.
Defend myself.
And I will defend myself fully.
Sige! Magbigay ka na. Uy, Eto na lang, tamba. Unahin mo yung ebidensya na adik si Marcos. Sige, exciting yan. Maglabas ka ng ebidensya na adik. Yan talaga mga kababayan. Tapos yung corruption na sunod. Oh.
I will not allow myself to be turned into the scapegoat so
Wag daw siyang gawing scapegoat mga kababayan. Parang pagtakip butas.
that others who are actually accountable can walk away clean.
Para maabsuelto yung may kasalanan daw, which is ang mga Marcos.
If this is a political play to push me out and close the story, tarnishing my name and my reputation,
Tagal lang natarnish yung reputation mo. Ikaw mismo ang nagtarnish.
then I'm telling everyone now, I will not go quietly
Hindi na ako mananahimik. Hindi na daw siya mananahimik.
and I will not go alone.
I will not go alone sa jail. I will drag you to hell. I will drag you to jail. Sige, manabla ka. Parang tono na ng pananabla, no?
I will not be the fall guy for other people's corruption.
Other people? Sabihin mo na nga na hindi lang naman ako nangurap. Marami kami. Yan ang translation nun, mga kababayan.
I've been in public life long enough. I've seen enough.
I've
Heard enough.
seen enough.
I know many things.
Dami mo na rin nakurakot.
Current administration and past administrations as well. And I say this carefully. If this matter is to be handled as a legal issue, then let it be handled legally, soberly, and according to evidence.
Wawawi.
But if certain people insist on waging this in the court of public opinion, then I will have no choice but to defend myself publicly as well.
Gusto namin yan. Sige, mag-war na kayo ni Bangag. Ngayon na, habang hindi ka pa nakakulong. walang ang plunder mga kababayan eh. Walang bail.
To the ombudsman, I
Nagalit siya mga kababayan kasi hinarang siya papuntang Singapore. Tatakas na sana. Dahil, papuntahin na dito ni Marcos si Zaldico. Tapos, ang duda niya mga kababayan, siya lang ididiin. Iwin mo po next si Zaldico para madiin lang siya.
say this with full respect.
Marami
If the
tayo!
office truly believes in justice, then follow the sworn statements, follow the records, and follow the evidence all the way.
Follow the
Do not stop
maleta.
where it is politically convenient. Do not settle for the easiest headline. Do not confuse public pressure with prosecutorial duty. What I ask of the office of the ombudsman is simple. Follow the rule of law and due process.
Ombudsman, wala ka. Bahala kayo. Yan na. Ombudsman ngayon, bendalo. Yan ang inyong consequence, tambaluslos.
This is a serious matter. And it should be
Sinusuwatan
handled
talaga. Dapat nga, bitayin kayo. Parusang bitay mga kababayan dito sa mga
with
plunderer.
seriousness, not with haste, theatrics, or shortcuts. I'm
Theatrics.
ready and willing to respond to every allegation in the proper forum through the proper pleadings, motions, and submissions that the law allows. And to those who think they can throw me under the bus to
Under the bus. Parang sagasaan. Throw me under the bus.
save themselves, this is what I have to say to you.
Ano masasabi sa manglalaglag sa'yo? Sa under the bus.
I am ready to defend my name.
Defend your name. Go ahead.
My silence should not be mistaken for weakness,
Wow.
ignorance, or fear.
Ignorance of
I
fear.
know enough to defend myself, and if I am forced to do so in public,
Do
I
it.
will. Maraming salamat po.
Ay, nako. Sige, pangalanan mo next time, ha? Pangalanan mo na yung kalaban mo. Pinsan mo. Anong masasabi nyo dito mga kababayan na nagkalaglagan na? Ayan. Nag-aaway na sila. Post your comments below.